So, to continue on the sword question, like this guy who's sword spec here, the reason he's sword spec, first of all, he's level 14, so that means he has 3 veteran levels. That means he finished his final attack stat with 76, which is just too low. What we're looking for on the sword is the plus 5% chance to hit here. Fuck, I remember that being 10% too. Was that nerfed? Must have been. Damn, is that only 5%? Split and swing get okay, it's off the mastery another 10%. But no, that's split and swing. I remember their base attack having 10 as well. But maybe I'm just wrong. Anyway. Oh, we're gonna check the raider location. We should do that. Terrified villagers is what we're looking for. We're looking for wolves. Oh, I have a mission. What's my fucking mission? Oh, I never went back. Rip. Okay. 200 crowns for handing in some guy. Seems fine. Where are these raiders from? Wasted a day. Okay. When to start using flails, cleavers, and whips? Whips as soon as you can. Cleavers when you have someone who fits that well. It's not a really good answer to that. When you have a cleaver worth using is maybe a better, cleaner way to say that. Cleavers are very good versus animals. Excellent as duelists, where they actually get enough pen to be relevant. And good versus like unholds, lindworms, anything that has a shit ton of HP, the executability becomes very strong. So the downside of cleavers are they're very fatigue intensive and they have no accuracy boost. So the time to use cleavers is when you have someone who's accurate enough to actually take advantage of that with the fatigue to do it. Whips are for something entirely different. Whips are about control. They're about not dying to the high threat enemies that your opponent has to allow you to better farm them, like to gather weapons off leaders or that kind of thing. So you should be doing that as soon as you can. You have to pretty much cleaver spec 4 whips, though. They have a huge accuracy malice if you don't have them spec'd. And what was the last part of that question?
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Flails. Flails are an early... One-handed flails are an early game weapon to avoid the accuracy... To gain an accuracy boost when attacking raiders who have shields, or to gain armor by hitting people with no headgear. That's what flails do. The one-handed flail isn't strong enough to use in the late game at all. And the two-handed flail really isn't either. You want to make, to use a two-handed flail, you really want to fame two-handed flail. So use flails early and then give them up for the late game. I don't like speccing flails because you won't use them late. But an early flail spec on a brother who you know isn't going to make it to the late game can often do a lot to help you get to the late game. Dude, Superbender's just been killing it with these rolls. Why are we getting rid of him? Missing ear. Okay. Alright, what did I miss? I missed Dejini's resub for 49 months, thank you. And Degenerate Wizard, thanks for sub. And that was level 9. Rice leveled again too. Nice rolls. Okay. Huh, I wonder if we are a blading Superbender then. 10% initiative is nothing on this character. We don't care at all. I threw in rotate because I assumed we were going to get rid of him, but... What's the melee defense? 28, it's not even bad. Let's see. Yeah. Are they a bad two-handed weapon? Flails? Two-handed... Well, you build one-handed flails and two-handed flails differently, although I suppose in the early game, when you don't have access to duelist anyways, you don't need a duelist on a one-handed flail for what you're doing in the early game with it. It's not that two-handed flails are a bad weapon in the late game, it's just that the regular two-handed flail is a shitty weapon. So you need a famed two-handed flail for it to be any good. Even with the buff, it's just still not really worth using. Doesn't compete with axes and maces, which are kind of the dominant two-handed weapon in the late game. Going for 13-hour stream again? I think we've hit it. I think we are there right now, right? We had 100 gifted subs from Riven. So yeah, I think we are going for another 13-hour stream. I'll let my wife know when she gets back from going. She went out for coffee. Stretch breaks is a good fucking idea, actually. Yeah. Is the fencer performing better? I think this is my second playthrough where we bothered with a fencer, because every other time I've built one, I've been disappointed. And I think I understand this character a little bit better now. We got really spoiled last run because we had a nice famed fencing sword, and the fencing sword is really good as a famed weapon. Here, I think we have to be really careful what we build into a fencer, because it's so clearly reliant on initiative. And it's just a really stat-intensive build. It wants like 25 different things, and all of its damage comes out of initiative, which means if you don't have initiative, it doesn't fucking do anything. So I think I'm going to keep building one. It seems like a nice answer to Necros, and it seems to be fine versus Goblins. So I think I'll keep building one in my playthroughs if I can figure out exactly how I want to do it. It seems to be one of these brothers where you might want to build like 3 of them and only keep one, where as you level it up, you just have to be really careful that you're taking the highest stat value being presented as opposed to stacking a stat that you necessarily want outside of initiative. I think, with them, because otherwise they don't seem to get enough stats. So I don't know, it's okay. It's not doing a lot of damage right now, and it's useless versus like orcs, for example. Yeah. The Anatomist Fencer was really fun, because the Anatomist Fencer was really mobile with the discounted footwork. This one is less mobile. It's still a little bit mobile. Okay. Yes, we need hyena armor for sure. We were looking for hyenas, wolves, and birds right now. And I want to know what the hell these raiders keep coming and going to. Like, there's a raider nest in here somewhere. We don't fight 2 groups of raiders for nothing, but I don't know where they are. Okay. Alright, terrified villagers again. We need to check the missions. We're looking for wolves. Hard to get wolves in the late game. We need to make sure we sell everything related to garbage events, too. Although we didn't seem to actually loot any of that. That's nice. Okay. By starting a zoo, that's right. The Distinguished Berserker Coif, Southwest. Okay, we'll take it. Also, what a ridiculous name. The Distinguished Berserker Coif. Yes, the most distinguished of berserkers wear this. Like he's got his spectacle. And he's a fucking berserker. It's an amusing image conjured to mind for that, for sure. A gentleman's berserker, exactly. It's exactly the image they're going for with that title. Okay. God damn it. This is Shrats, not wolves. I don't need anything to do with Shrats. There's no reason to harvest Shrats at all in this playthrough, so fuck that. Southwest. Alright. Probably where those stupid raiders are coming from, wherever that might be. Haven't found where that is. It's right there. We found it. Okay. I don't know how we missed it the last 3 times, but we did. It's a shame how much experience we're going to pump into this cultist, and then he's going to be useless to us. Maybe we keep leveling Superbender. Alright. I guess. It's a budget leader, huh? Current best brother. I mean, who's doing the most work? Who's got the best stats? What are you asking? Who's carried the run this far? There's a lot of different ways to evaluate it. Who's doing the most damage? Burst damage is probably the... It depends on the fight. The Sword Lance is doing pretty good damage versus low armored targets consistently. So is the Sword Spect Greatsword right now, even though he's got fairly low accuracy. The Archer's doing consistent damage versus everything right now, which is pretty good as well. So... It's a little rough, that initiative. So I don't want to waste the move to get the attack off next turn, but we always eat 2 bolts doing that. Okay. Dude, look at this fucking fortress. Damn, he moved. Thought I had adrenaline, but I apparently didn't. God damn it.
Quitters never win.
Thanks, Nemesis. It's always painful when I do that. Tried to adrenaline and failed. Interesting. Just fucked up like 25 rounds in that, turns in that, times in that round, Sag. Okay. Just did it again. All right, we have to swap those locations. Apparently my brain thinks the right side. Okay. Feels so bad. Okay. Part of the problem is it's hard to take this fight seriously because it's just raiders, like who cares? Leader's so confused. It's a cowardly leader. Still go next with days? Wow. I guess it's for the next round, not this round, that you have slow initiative. Am I even thinking the right buff? Might be thinking of stagger. This one tile choke is messing me up. There it is, Nimble Helm. We actually really needed a Nimble Helm, so that's pretty sweet. 162.6. The Gentleman's Berserker Helm was quite the helm. Okay, going here. Snowing to the southeast. Where is that? It's not far. Is there anything in there worth generating? No. Okay. What's the tavern have to say? Nothing. I'm not here to fight brigands. Let's move on. Looking for very specific things. I'm not here to fight brigands, but that's a hedge knight. Let's get him. Steal his stuff. We have nets on this guy. We don't. Okay, we need to swap that around so I stop clicking the wrong one. Okay, I guess. Is that even like consistent anywhere in my stuff? Not really. Should have brought this fancy knife too. What's he got? 210 and an axe. Bah. Could have had a mace. He's got a 300 helm. 300 helm though. I guess I need battle forged helms. That's not bad. Normally you have like, you never seem to have the right match of helms versus armors. So. What's up? Wow. Oh, super early start, yeah. Should a manual ping happen? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Sure. Yeah, I couldn't sleep well. So I'm up. I was up at like 4:30 or something, so I started stream around 6:30. Oh no, we're gonna AoE our own guy for walking there. I thought it was so clever to walk through, but rip. Okay. It's fine. It's not fine. Too clever. Okay. Wonder why didn't ping. Morale seems to be holding up, sadly. It's an annoying AoE. I don't know if I need to net him or not. Landing some punctures right now will stop him from killing this guy, but I don't know if I wanted to stop him from killing that guy. I think for inventory's sake, we should do that.
We are building an army.
Thank you, Raven. Another 10 gifted subs. Ugh. 110 today. Cheers. Alright, got a dagger. This guy doesn't have a knife. It's getting there. I know, madman. Madman. He knows what's up. Panicked when he saw the knife come out and the guy walk next to him. Makes sense. It's a fucking scary moment. Prophet calmly walks over with his dagger out and is like, hold still. Only gonna make it worse for yourself.
A new subscriber. Come, steel yourself. We are building an army.
Thanks, Will. Alright. What did we want from this guy? We wanted his helmet, right? Okay. Nice helmet. Oops. Do we want to hunt down their little camp that's probably right there? I don't know if I want to fight more raiders in the woods. It's one thing for experience, another thing to go hunting for them when I'm looking for fucking birds and wolves. Alright, I need to get some inventory space back, so a couple of these need to get armor attached. $33, $260. I guess we just sell that one. Okay. It got filled already. Wow. Riven donated 110 subs. I think there are a few others that helping with that too. But yep. Okay. Hoppage just leveled. So their issue is melee defense. This is why they didn't go anywhere. This is definitely Ironbrow. Doesn't have rotate yet. Fuck. Okay, give him rotate. Okay. Yeah. Filled before normal stream time starts. Well, we're doing it from start time. So it's going to be uptime. I modified the command. It should show that, right? So it's going to be like 7:30 p.m. my time when we're done at the end of 13 hours. So it won't be as late as last night. Okay. Am I still playing Old World? Yeah. A lot of multiplayer balance stuff going on with Old World. So I'm enjoying the game still, but frustrated with parts of it. Okay. We have a brain damage Hedge Knight, correct. Okay. It doesn't count. My 13 hours don't count if I start early. Oh yeah? Is that how that works? Guy's got a great sword. I see how this is, champ. Nerf did a famed item. What's the word I'm looking for? He went and screen capped all the famed items, so we need to keep that up to date. I think we've looted 1 or 2 since that time. I'm not sure if the new helm made it in, for example. So we should keep that up to date. Figure out if that can be shared among the mods, so that that doesn't get lost. Because it's quite a lot of work to set that up for the first time, and not a lot of work to maintain it. thought of Civ multiplayer? No, that did not cross my mind. Alright, let's go after this guy. Don't care about his stuff. I mean, we care about his sword. It's the only thing we care about. Should have gone there. See you, Evan. Alright, +1 greatsword. Hey. Start running into perk issues, Flame, to fit another perk on the... I guess if you had a good enough banner, you could drop gifted and run the sword lance as the third item with a polearm spec. Yeah, you could do that. I just tend to not bring the banner to fights that I don't need a banner in, which there are some in the late game. All right, what are we here for? Wolves and birds, right? Could be wolves here. I don't see a bird. All right, what are they buying at? Some horrendous price, I'm sure. 10. They're buying at 10. So scammed. All right. I don't want to sell at 10. I need room, so I guess we're selling a little bit. Can we go another cart upgrade, or are we done with carts? So we're done with carts? Yeah, we already have the big wagon, and that's apparently as big as wagons get. It's fine. Hungover from last night's drinking adventure. I had 2 beers and 2 glasses of bourbon over like 6 hours. No, I'm not hungover. I'm tired from lack of sleep, though. What is this? Alright. Hunt down what's terrorizing. Could be spiders, might be wolves. Might be wolves, I said. It's fucking spiders. It's always fucking spiders. About spiders. Yeah, we're mostly set up for that. Sec chat. Yeah. Thanks. All right. Coffee's arrived. That may wake me up a little bit, hopefully. Okay. We're gonna be a zombie at this rate. Do we need to change anything for spiders realistically? Like if I lose a couple people to spiders, we're kind of okay with that. All right. Glorious coffee. Yeah. Glorious coffee. I'm still waiting for a coffee promotion. I don't know why. I don't know why coffee companies haven't tapped Twitch streamers yet. Like, I feel like if I had like a coffee company that I was like regularly just raving about on stream, like they would move so much product from like just the exposure. It seems insane to me that there's not more of them out there doing that. Yeah. I think the sword lance is going to be good in this fight. I have a suspicion the sword lance is going to be reasonable. So, coffee company. There's quite a few coffee companies that do YouTube, but there's and I've been reached out to by one, but they wanted to just do product, and I don't think it's worth that just to do product. Like, it's nice to have free coffee, but not nice enough to spend a bunch of time advertising for them. The spiders are done, right? So there's no reason we can't just move in. Okay. I want a sword here. I lied. You're going there. Oh, you shouldn't go there either, though. Wait, do I only have one sword? Where's my fucking second sword? I swear I had a second sword. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Slater. Anything exciting happen? Well, we ran away from those lindworms, but cleared the goblin camp easily without the lindworms. Oh. I don't know where my second sword went. And I'm kind of annoyed by it. Alright, sword lance is good in the spider fight. I'll give you that, chat. Now, why we're ever fighting spiders, I don't have any answer. But it would be good if we were fighting spiders, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I guess it's good in exactly this circumstance. It's good in a spider fight that you're fighting specifically to get wolves in the late game. So in the late game, when you can't find wolves and you accidentally get spiders, the sword lance is clearly the best weapon. So that's good. Yeah, exactly. You should keep a famed sword lance for exactly these moments. I hear spiders give a lot of famed items too, right? It's so hard to see where spiders are alive and where they aren't. I mean, that one was fucking invisible, right? Before I turned that on, did anyone know that one was alive? You did? 2 people in chat. There's 1,000 of you. Okay, goodbye spiders. Oh no, they rallied? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, spiders, you got it this time. You don't count, Flipper. Like, I had no idea there was a spider standing next to me. None at all. That one was invisible too. Fucking camouflage, man.
Welcome back.
Thanks, Sir Apple Knight. Coif updated, nice. I want this fight to end. This fight was only supposed to be about the wolves. Go away, spiders. We've been killing you for forever. Okay. Thank God for that. All right. Oh, I didn't look at damage. I'm pretty sure it's Sword Lance. Sorry. I did mean to look at damage. Alright, we did it. We managed to get the tools down to 304 cost, the value. And now they're buying at a whopping 14, up from 10. The most valuable of towns we're at here. I don't think I have any more nets, do you, right? Like, I'm good on nets. Alright, let's move on. Yeah. Yeah, 14. It's pretty big value. Okay, Wildman, Paladin, bunch of cultists, militiamen. Gotta check our event timings in a moment. I don't see any birds. Tavern says...
A new subscriber. Come, steal yourself.
Thank you, Makani. Gifting 3 subs.
Army.
Cheers. Alright, nothing in here. Missions are humanoids, bring a thing to a place. So really not much to do here. 17's a much better sale price. I think we will clear out here. I'm gonna keep this third great sword. I probably am with cultist background. I don't really want 3 great swords long term. But maybe it's okay for now. I keep meaning to build a mace duelist again. I had a really successful mace duelist at one point. But then, you know, how everything ends in Battle Brothers orcs. Never use these 140s. Why am I hoarding them? Why do I hoard anything? Okay. Alright. Get rid of that. Do we have any more armor attachments? Yeah, we got this one. That one needs to go. That can go. That can go. Okay. The Hedge Knight has rolled horrendous melee defense is the problem with that Hedge Knight. So we're going to run into the issue of they're just going to die the first time they take a real fight, like versus orcs. Which means we either have to be creative with how we use them or more likely just use them in the short term. You can only be so creative with what you use shitty stats with. Alright. I guess I'm rolling on Oath Takers too, huh? I didn't even know they could be dumb. Huh. You guys want a dumb Oath Taker? His stats are not in the right place. Fencer, it's always... You want a Fencer Oath Taker? Let's hire and see what we get. See what we get. Okay. He's got a Warhammer, one of the most useless weapons in the game. Alright, let's take a look. Stat roll, stat roll, stat roll. 119 initiative out of 122, it's pretty good. 64 attack out of 67, decent. 6 melee defense out of 10, kind of whatever. 64 out of 66 HP is good. 90 out of 96 fatigue is the lowest. And 54 out of 56 resolve. Yeah. Alright. Max rolled damage and defense. No, he didn't. Oh, range defense. No, he oh yes, he did max roll range defense at 0. That's funny. Yep. Okay, I need a very quick break, chat, and then I will be back. We'll probably keep this guy. Can I get a name? We'll name him first. Can you naked compare the fencer? Sure. I can do that right before I go too. All right, current. And this is Toasted Zergling. All right, let's pull that guy out real quick so we can compare. Okay. So 20 more melee attack. Iron Jaw, which has actually been really helpful versus the versus the axe guys hitting him in the head repeatedly. Let's take a look. 14 more HP. This is without cultist candles, so 23 to 6. So what is that? Why can't I do math right now? 17, I guess. Defense. More. The stam's a huge problem. 156 compared to 119. What do we average on initiative rolls? I'm not taking Colossus on this character. That's Cultists. Oh, that's with Colossus. I guess I had to take it on that guy, huh? We'll see. Stats are so hard to come by on this build. It would be really nice to run Gifted over Colossus as Cultists. All right, I'll be right back.